Hello students, myself Dipak Zade. Today in this lecture we will solve problem of concurrent force system, right? In last 3 lectures I explained theory part of resultant of coplanar force system. First lecture complete theory detail different types of force system वगैरह first lecture. Second lecture how to resolve force, right? Third lecture how to find out resultant of concurrent force system. If you have not seen that videos, if you have not watched that videos, please go through that one, then understanding becomes easy. Still concurrent force system is not difficult. You must know how to resolve a force. Basic requirement is what? Resolution. Now what we have to do, you have to find out what? Resultant. Basically you have to find out what? Find resultant of given force system, right? Of given force system. How many forces are there in given force system? 50 Newton downward, 70 Newton leftward. This 50 Newton is inclined at an angle of 30 degree with horizontal, and this 100 Newton is inclined at 20 degree with vertical, right? Now horizontal and vertical forces as it is will use in equation which are inclined, that one you have to resolve. Now if we will resolve 50 Newton force, it is acting at one away from the point, means what? Pull in nature. If we will resolve, nature of horizontal component must be what? Pull in nature. Vertical also what? Pull. What is the reason? Given force is pull in nature, means away, components must be away, leftward and upward. Angle is given with horizontal, means horizontal component is what? Cos component. एक हो जाएगा 50 cos of 30 degrees. Vertical component 50 sin of what angle? 30 degrees, correct? Angle is given with horizontal component cos and vertical component sin. Now see what is the nature of 100 Newton force. It is towards this point O, acting at point O, towards, means push type. Components must be push type, means what? Towards. This must be towards point O. Vertical also towards this point, right? Angle of force is given with vertical. तो vertical component क्या होता है? Cos. What is the magnitude? 100 cos what angle? 20 degree. Horizontal component 100 sin 20 degree. जिसके साथ में एंगल रहता है वो cos, other component is what? Sin. Now in horizontal direction how many forces are acting? 170 Newton leftward, 50 cos 30 leftward, and 100 sin 20 leftward. All are leftward, means all negative. So first step is what? We will find out component of resultant along x-axis Rx. Formula is what? Summation of what? All forces along x-axis, assuming rightward force is positive. First leftward 70 है, minus 70. 50 cos 30 again leftward है, तो 50 cos 30 degrees leftward means negative. 100 sin 20 again leftward means what? Negative. This is what? Sin of 20 degrees. That means now if we'll add, find out this value Rx, definitely we'll get what? All three terms are negative, so we'll get answer negative. Calculate करो फटाफट. Tell me what is the answer. 147.5 Newton आता है क्या? How much? 147.5 Newton. Answer negative means this component acts in which direction? Leftward. What you are getting here? Rx means what? Component of resultant along x-axis. Next we will find out what? Ry. How we will find out? We will add all forces along y-axis. Sign convention is what? Upward forces positive. Now 50 Newton vertically downward means what? Negative. 100 cos 20 downward negative and 50 sin 30 upward means what? Positive. See, downward means negative, upward means positive. So first is what? Minus 50 downward, component of 100 again downward, so it is cos of 20 degree, 100 cos 20 and 50 sin 30 degrees, this is in upward direction, positive. So how much RY you are getting, just check. Plus or minus is very important, negative आना चाहिए, all you are getting negative. Minus 118.97 check करो, minus 118.97, answer negative means RY acts in which direction? 118.97 Newton, in which direction? Downward. This is RY. That means now resultant, if you find out, it is in which quadrant? So leftward hai and downward hai. Leftward downward means third quadrant. How will represent? See here, leftward component Rx, I will represent here, this is Rx. Vertical component downward, this component is what? Ry. Means resultant, this is Rx, Ry. Resultant you will get in this quadrant, this is your resultant of given force system, and this angle is what? Theta. This angle is what? Theta. How will find out magnitude of resultant? So applying Pythagoras theorem. Applying Pythagoras theorem, R is equal to what? Root of Rx square plus Ry square. Rx is what? So Rx is 147.5, 147.5 its square plus this is 118.97. See here, 118.97, 118.97 and its square. So what R will get here? R equal to, calculate how much you are getting? 189.5 Newton आना चाहिए, 189.5 Newton. This is your answer, magnitude of resultant. Okay, angle theta how will find out? Tan of any angle is what? Opposite upon adjacent. तो इसका opposite क्या है? Ry. Adjacent is what? Rx. Means theta equal to tan inverse of Ry upon Rx. Tan inverse of, we already negative sign you have considered and directions you are represented. Therefore, whenever we will find out angle theta, we will substitute positive values only. Ry is what? 118.97, 118.97 and Rx is what? 147.5, 147.5. So theta will get here लेस देन 45 डिग्री आना चाहिए, 38.89 आता है क्या? 38.89 डिग्रीज. तो रिजल्टेंट फाइनली व्हाट यू आर गेटिंग इज 189.5 न्यूटन इंक्लाइंड एट एन एंगल ऑफ 38.89 डिग्रीज एंड इन दिस क्वाड्रेंट. तो ये जो फिगर है ना, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट, ऑलवेज रिप्रेजेंट कि रिजल्टेंट इज इन व्हिच क्वाड्रेंट, देन दिस इज द मैग्नीट्यूड and this angle is what? 38.89. Okay, clear, understood? Okay, thank you, bye bye, take care.